Hey everybody, Chrissy Tobis here for Kindred Stamps, and today I'm going to show you how to make a shaker card using the Galactic The Sequel set. So when I do my shaker cards, I try to make it as easy as possible. So what I do basically is if you have a die set that is already made for a shaker window, there's tons of them out there. That's probably the easiest way of doing it. But for this one, I just pieced two dies together and I secured them down with some repositionable tape. And then I just ran it real quick through my die cutting machine. Now, if you want to make multiple windows at once, this should probably work. You might be able to keep the two dies together, that you can keep doing it over and over again. But I just went ahead and did it once. And then what I do is I put some foam on the back. I did that before I ran it through the die cutting machine. I showed that really quick. So in that way I can just peel the foam right off and then just go ahead and cut out my acetate and put it on the window. So really it's easy. If you don't have foam sheets, you can go ahead and you can cut foam strips or even use the little 3D foam squares. The only problem with that is unless you have them super tight and close together, some of your sequins or beads or whatever you use can kind of sneak out. So off camera, I colored in this little guy along with whatever you want to call it, my shaker piece that's in there. And so I decided I wanted to make that kind of like the highlight of the shaker. So to go along with it, I also used the Magic Show sequins. That's also from Kindred Stamps, so those are the elements that are inside my shaker card. So I found it easiest to go ahead and put my shaker elements down first, and then this is going to be the back, so then I'm going to lay it down and kind of make a shaker square. Now if you feel like this doesn't give you enough height, you can go ahead and, as I mentioned before, you want to cut more dies. You can cut another die cut of just the foam or another window and kind of place them on top of each other. So if you have some sequins and stuff that are a little bit thicker, these are all pretty thin, so it shakes really well. But if you have some that are thicker or some beads or anything like that, go ahead and you can stack your foam 2, even 3 times if needed. So I just wanted to put the sentiment on there. I just heat embossed it real quick, and now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to assemble the card. I know I sped this video up, but honestly, it is really, really easy to make a shaker card. Do not let it seem like a daunting task to you. Like I said, if you just use the foam, that takes the hardest part out of everything. So I'm just using some foam squares here to assemble it, and boom, the card is done. So I hope you give this a try. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Have a great day.